Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Just want to talk about this tropical storm, Joaquin. It just was announced at 10:39. The National Hurricane Center, we're on the National Hurricane Center's website here. They just announced the upgrade to from a tropical depression to a tropical storm. This tropical Joaquin really seems to have looks to have an impact somewhere along the East Coast. Now, this hurricane season hasn't been much of a significant season for the United States this year. However, this new system does look like it looks likely to have an impact on the East Coast, whether it be here, Maine, Florida, whatever. It's definitely going to have an impact. Now, if we look into the details of Tropical Storm Joaquin, here's the National Hurricane Center's official track forecast. Now, the track of this storm could lie anywhere between these two lines here. This is just right here is just the medium, the average track, if you want to say. Which their track actually has this storm right off the Del Mar Road between, looks like it's 8 p.m. on Saturday. I would say that's a fairly good assessment. Because it's so far out, I'll just generalize it a bit more and say anywhere between Saturday morning and Monday morning, with all the different scenarios into the system. The timing, we'll have to wait another 24 to 48 hours before we really time the system down to that exact degree. Now, as we look into the actual models, here's the European model. And right here, this shows the front that will produce the 1 to 3 inches of rainfall that I posted on my Facebook page earlier today. As you can see, this model is pretty aggressive with the first total rainfall amounts between today and Thursday. Again, generally between 1 and 3 inches of rainfall. Nothing too significant, but definitely the chance for some minor flooding. But what we really want to pay attention to now is Tropical Storm Joaquin. As we advance this forward, we can see Tropical Storm Joaquin getting its action going. And now, here it is. This is Friday afternoon, and the front of the storm has just entered the lower Susquehanna Valley. This storm, it really looks like it will have a pretty decent impact on our area. Let's advance this forward. This is an ample amount of moisture coming into our region, and the storm is still all the way down off the southeast coast. So, it's a very large system on the European model. And there it is. Here it is. Here's the center of the low pressure. And look how it's just, so movement is counterclockwise, so all this is just flowing right into the coast. So even though if it's located that far off the coast, there will be tons of beach erosion and pretty big waves along any of these coastlines, all between the Carolinas and the Northeast. But it's still, this is valid Sunday morning, and the European model actually has it making a landfall right off the Virginia coast near Norfolk. It limits the amount of moisture that makes it into our region and areas further north. However, it's still a pretty significant amount. Now this has it lasting until Monday afternoon before it really decides to exit our region. But when we look into the rainfall amounts, you'll see that the southern counties do get hit harder than our area. Okay, so this is the first round of rainfall between now through Thursday. So generally you see 1 to 3 inches of rain. As we head this further out here comes the rainfall from Tropical Storm Joaquin. Again, if you want to draw a line here, here's Dauphin County right here, but if you want to draw this line, all areas further south of this line on this particular model sees more than 5 inches of rainfall, while Dauphin County itself sees, if you want to subtract the inch that we see between now and Thursday, we see generally 2 to 4 inches of rain, which is still a lot over the weekend. But these areas here, anywhere along the coastal areas, they'll see tons of beach erosion, huge waves on top of the flooding. It's too early to tell exactly how much damage is going to be caused by this storm, but it definitely looks severe right now. Now, this is just the European model. There's several other model runs that are out there. And if I haven't already mentioned, this is this Monday afternoon's run. So I'm recording this before tonight's overnight Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning runs. So I'm sure things will be altered throughout tonight's runs. But I'll have more updates later this afternoon on those particular runs. Now I will say though that the Canadian model run was much more aggressive and actually had up to between like 8 and 10 inches of rainfall in our region over this weekend, while the GFS was a little not quite as aggressive, but still similar to the European model in terms of amounts. It's definitely something that I'll keep an eye on. I'll have more updates later this afternoon. Hope you guys have a good day.